What is up? So just got down to the shop after a long and very successful night last night, but got some cool stuff to show you guys. We got the new motor in the car, we got the bell housing fit, we did all our measurements for our throwout bearing, and got the flywheel on. Check this thing out. I literally can't stop looking at it. Got the chassis painted. You know, the bolt or the tubes for the tube front to bolt on. I haven't painted this yet just because I wanted to get the engine in there, get the chassis painted, and then I'm gonna bolt the tube front back on and then make my radiator mount and stuff after I have all the accessories and stuff on. So, but yeah, super stoked. Big shout out to Golen Engines, making this thing look super rad. Literally cannot wait to drive this thing. It's been super late nights at the shop here, but I mean, seeing that makes it all worth it for sure. Like, this is what my toolbox looks like. That is what leaving the shop at like 1:30 looks like. So I'm gonna do a quick cleanup, and then we're gonna start bolting on the accessories, maybe start plugging in some of the wiring harness, and then get this tube front back on and start building our mounts for the radiator. So let's get to it. Yeah, and we must have had this blast shield off, which you can see the bright red Lakewood behind it, but we must have had that thing off a dozen times, if not more. Got the starter fit. So, you know, we made sure that our teeth were lining up right. I engaged it, everything was good. Did all of our measurements for the, make sure the trans sit in all the way. We test fit the trans out of the car, which luckily we did test fit the transmission out of the car. So we had issues right here around here. Just hitting the powder coating on the blast shield. So it was like a 1/16 of an inch from sitting flat. And who knows, I mean, if we did that in the car, we might not have seen it. And that would have been a big problem. But so that's all fitted. Nose cones on the, you know, all good on the trans. Everything, all of our measurements line up. So, gotta order a clutch this week. And then once I get the clutch, pull the blast shield off one more time, bolt the clutch on, throw it bearing in, you know, bell housing back on, put the trans in for hopefully the last time. But yeah, a lot of putting on and taking off to get all these measurements, but at least we know out of the car everything is 100% where it's supposed to be. Our measurements line up, so we shouldn't have any issues with our clutch setup or anything like that. So I figure I'd touch base on the process behind that. But yeah, I'm gonna get to it, start bolting stuff on. Alright, so I got the accessories bolted back on, got the turbo kit bolted back on, tube front bolted back on, and yeah, this thing looks pretty rad. I didn't, I didn't start on the radiator mount yet, but we'll get to that either tomorrow or the following day. But yeah, man. Super excited to see this thing like together. And yeah, I mean, I'm still gotta pull the hot side off to wrap it with the titanium heat wrap, but you know, I want to get everything on, and all the accessories are bolted on, torqued down for the last time. And then, like I said, tomorrow or the next day, I'm gonna start mocking up this lower radiator mount. mount the intercooler and start, you know, doing the final pieces for this front end. So not bad, pretty good day overall. You know, it's huge to see all these parts bolted on the new engine sat in for the final time and all that stuff. So I mean, it's definitely awesome to see that. But that's it for tonight, and start on the Radiator Sport when I get down here tomorrow. All right, so I finished up the radiator support and the intercooler is mounted. Pretty stoked on how this came out. It's tight, but using every piece of real estate I got, but looks good. I came off with, from the bash bar, I came down with a loop. Made, you know, 2 pads for it to sit on that locks in, and just made some uprights, 2 uprights with my old tie downs, and she's nice and solid, so that wasn't too bad. I mean, you know, and it's nice too because 2 bolts, radiator slides right out, no problem. And the intercooler, all I did is just made some tabs straight off, and then 2 on the bottom, came off the, you know, the down bars for the radiator support, but yeah, I'm happy with how it came out. We you know, big step down with the front end. So down here making a list on some cold side stuff, getting some couplers I need, and see what I need for pipe and all that stuff, and that's gonna be our next battle. But yeah, for now, that's it. You know, the majority of the, you know, the tube front's done, which is awesome. Super stoked on. Just little things like headlight mounts, fender mounts, and stuff like that. But that'll get done later on. But yeah, I'll keep you updated on when we get started on the cold side, and we'll see you then.